always telling Jody he'll get hurt one of these days riding that thing. But all the boys round here got a love for horses like most of their fathers.
You don't have to worry anymore. Jody's horse can't hurt him now.
Those wooden horses can be more dangerous than real ones, Jody. They don't take orders. I can bust a horse. That's so? Sure. Well, you sure busted those britches. Uh-oh. Now, I remember how fine your pa was with horses, and you want to be just like him. But remember, boys, it was a fall from a horse that killed your pa. You both get washed up for supper. We're having cornbread and black-eyed peas.
Good.
The Little Prince, that's a right fancy name. For a horse. Maybe I ought to start feeding you oats, Jody. Huh? You think horses, you talk horses, you live horses. There are other things in this world, you know. Just think, your new friend here has never even seen a real horse.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I've seen him, and someday I'm going to be a great rider, just like my pa, #1.
Your pa was never a rider, Jody. He was only a trainer, but a good one. I wish you wouldn't tell big stories like that.
Ma thinks I tell big stories. Tell her your story. Go on.
Well, I come from a tiny planet called B612, a long, long way from here. It's so small, there's nobody else on it but me. So it gets sort of lonesome sometimes, and I like to fly away to other worlds and other constellations. I go all over the universe on the tails of comets, past spiral galaxies, across black holes, through storms of asteroids and meteorites. Most of the time I come down here to your Earth because I have the best time here. And that's my story.
A whopper.
Your mother didn't look like she believed my story, Jody.
I didn't at first either, Little Prince, but I'm sort of beginning to now. You're different.
Thanks. It's true.
Since I don't have Gallant Sir anymore, maybe I could team up with you. We could travel all over space together. Riding those comets must be as easy as riding my horse. I sure wouldn't mind taking a ride up to Mars or Venus, maybe. How about it, Little Prince? Can we team up and be a couple of space riders?
Can't. It's not that easy. I don't just ride comets all the time. I have to go back to my planet.
There's nothing there.
Oh, yes. There's my rose and the volcanoes and the butterflies. I'm the ruler. They all depend on me. I've got to leave at dawn.
Okay, somehow I'll get another horse and I'll still ride a winner.
Good.
Glad you're on time, little buddy. The comets are coming. Up, up, up. I know it's hard to leave, but these comets run right on schedule. Gotta grab one. Hey, looks like you got some kind of a big problem.
I made a wonderful new friend, a boy who loves horses more than anything. And I smashed his wooden horse. I destroyed his whole world. I can't just run up and leave him.
Well, stick around. Help the boy build a new horse.
Thanks, Swifty. I knew you'd fly back to B612 for me. And take care of everything. You're a dear, good, generous friend, and I'll never forget it.
Well, even though it is most important for the little prince to return to his own planet, he will stay here to help his poor friend build another wooden horse. And Jody is now filled with new hope. Perhaps he will win the big race next week, will he?
Jody's building himself another old plow horse.
Yeah, and the next thing he ought to do is build himself a good rider. That's what you won't worry about in the big race, Mark. Ma bought me the other horse, the best she could afford. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah. It's even better than my other one. I'm gonna call it Champion. And now I'm gonna take it out for a test ride. I'll bet it's fast as the wind.
Jody's back, Mrs. Bell. What's the matter, Jody?
I don't know. I just feel sick.
We've been out in the rain for an awful long time. You sound terrible. And your face is real hot. You better come inside and get in bed right away. Poor Jody. He just couldn't wait to try out his new horse.
Yes, and now he may have caught pneumonia. I don't know how to get Dr. Clark on a night like this. We have no telephone, and I can't leave Jody.
I'll get the doctor.
It's a long way to the village, boy. It's storming something fierce, and you don't know the way.
I'll find him.
All I can tell you is to head north through the woods, and bless you, boy.
I better go right now.